tell. Yes, it is. Alrighty, thank you for joining me yet again in a series of videos in which I will read a paragraph to you. Embedded within this paragraph are potential errors related to punctuation, grammar, syntax, and the like. Keep that in mind. It may be a combination of all of these things, or it may only focus on a certain subset of errors. Alrighty, after I've read the story, or the paragraph in this case, to you, I'm going to ask that you pause the video to read it independently and to make corrections on your own. Excuse me. For now, I'm going to go ahead and get started. Oh, I'm sorry. Resume the video when you're ready so that we can correct them together as practice. Ideally, your corrections will align with my own. Otherwise, feel free to let me know what modifications you made in the comment section below. Alrighty, and we're going to go ahead and get started. Doesn't it seem incredible that these rodents can make such an impact on their environment? The average beaver, after all, is only about 3 feet long. Its flat, thick tail is about 1 foot long. These herbivores, or plant eaters, usually weigh about 44 pounds, but they can reach up to 77 pounds. It takes a lot of grass, leaves, twigs, and bark to power up one of nature's busiest creatures. Alrighty, go ahead and pause the video here and make your corrections independently, please. Gosh, excuse me. Alrighty, I am moving and shaking, so we're going to go ahead and get started and just jump into the corrections. Starting at the beginning, it looks like we do have a capital, so we're good to go. However, the word doesn't is a contraction, which means it's a combination of two different words. In this case, does plus the word not. And we link those two words, particularly the word not, with an apostrophe, which replaces the letter O in the word itself, not, right? N-O-T. Instead, it should be doesn't apostrophe T, so no O. Doesn't it seem incredible that these rodents can make such an impact on their environment? Here it's an interrogative sentence, which means you need to add a question mark. New sentence, that definitive article we're going to capitalize. So the average beaver, comma, after all, that's in a positive. We're inserting just an additional detail or insight, or in this case, elaborative element, is only about 3 feet long. Notice we have FT as an abbreviation. Anytime you have an abbreviation, whether it's a title or otherwise, please be sure to conclude that abbreviation with a period. It does not end the sentence. Instead, it just showcases that you are in fact using an abbreviation. So it is only about 3 feet long, period. You've concluded that thought. Next sentence starts with a capital. Here we have another contraction, a combination of the word it plus the word is. We showcase the contraction by using an apostrophe. So it apostrophe S, we're connecting those two words. If I could find that word, where am I? Oh, there we are. Excuse me. I made a mistake, and I'm sure you caught that. Here, we're using the possessive form of the word it's, which runs counter to what you would traditionally do when you're including a possessive. Traditionally, you would have an apostrophe S to show possession. In the case of the object pronoun it's actually just going to be it sans or without the apostrophe to show ownership. So it's flat, comma, we're learning together. Its flat, thick tail is about 1 foot long, still an abbreviation, and with a period. Next sentence starts with a capital. So these herbivores or plant eaters, so here's in a positive, so these herbivores or plant eaters usually weigh, this is a homophone, sounds like the word I'm intending to use, which is the weight of something, right? How much mass, I suppose you could argue, but it's spelled W-E-I-G-H, about 44 pounds, but they can reach up to 77 pounds, period. It takes a lot of grass, comma, we're creating a series, leaves, comma, twigs, and bark to power up one of nature's possessive, so nature's busiest creatures, exclamation mark. Okie dokie, hopefully your corrections align with my own. Again, please feel free to use those comment sections below to reprimand me for making a mistake while I'm videotaping. All right, thank you for joining me. Please give it a like if you found it helpful and subscribe if you would like to continue to practice with me. Have a good day. Oops, if I can shut this off.